And let's talk about Lomachenko versus Walters. How do you see that fight playing out?
Look, it's probably one of the best fights that one of the fights that people want to see, because everybody knows what Walters has done, but what Lomachenko's been doing lately, what he did against Martinez was incredible. You know, he fought a beautiful fight and then knocks him out cold. It was insane. So it's a fight that people really want to see. Maybe not the biggest, because when it comes to numbers, because none of them are from the United States or none of them are Hispanic. But it is in the boxing world. It is probably one of the biggest fights of the year, because that it's like for boxing people, it's like a boxing fans, it's like a 50-50 fight. I give the edge to Lomachenko, because he just has beautiful footwork. He's fast. He throws punches from different angles. And Walters is a strong, solid fighter, but kind of like one-dimensional. I think Lomachenko. I give the edge to Lomachenko, but it's still a very close fight.
And do you think Walters will be able to bring that power up to 130 pounds?
I think so. I think a fighter with power has to have the power. You know, they're what's his name? Even Lomachenko's moving up in weight too, and he showed power at 130. You know, we've Manny Pacquiao did that from being a flyweight to a welterweight and still knocking people out. You know, when you have the power, you have the power. And yes, the fighters are bigger, the fighters are stronger. But if you really see boxing right now, if you go through the list of all the 140s, the 147s, there are guys that have been moving up in weight also. You know, we're not talking about the Leonard, Hagler, Hearns era, where they were solid welterweights.
Yeah.
Right now, we're talking about all the guys that have been moving up from 130, 35, 40, and they're in the welterweight division. Probably the only one that hasn't done that is Keith Thurman, because he's a solid welterweight.
Yeah.
Besides that, most of the champions or most of the fighters have moved up in weight, at least one division. So I think fighters bring the power. Especially like I said, especially when you have a lot of them that have been moving up in weight.
What are some of the strengths and weaknesses that you saw in Walters in the fight against Donaire?
Well, first of all, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was the third round. Donaire hurt him really bad. It was towards the end of the round, so that's kind of the bell saved him. Donaire has great power, but he hurt him. But so does Lomachenko. Plus, I think Lomachenko's punches are a little more tricky. Donaire throws that solid hard hook, fast, strong. But Lomachenko, his punches are tricky. You don't know if it's an uppercut coming or a left hook or a straight right. He's just tricky, and he confuses his opponent. So those punches that you don't see or you don't see coming, those are the ones that hurt you.